All right, so part 2 of It's Your Choice, adding arousal. So once they're good at calm, Flashy, okay, thank you. Flashy doesn't like to be on the bare floor, so that's why he's acting a bit goofy. Ruby, can you Flash stay? Ruby, come over here. Good girl. Can you sit? Thank you. Brave. Flashy doesn't like to be on the bare floor. He thinks it's evil, so that's why I have mats all over my house. So you can go from the calmer types of It's Your Choice. It's really cute how they just mirrored me. I didn't ask them to lay down or anything like that. I came down, they mirrored me, and they dropped down. These are all shaping things. Get it? It's just shaping. I don't say no to them. I don't take things away from them. I might trade them from time to time, and that kind of thing. But it's just shaping a behavior that I want. So, good girl, Ruby. So adding arousal would be things like tossing. They make a good choice. Get it? Oh, is it too far on the floor? Is it scary? You can get it. Yeah, he doesn't like the floor. Thank you, Ruby, for staying still. So you see how I rewarded one for being, firstly, I rewarded them for not going and chasing after the food. I rewarded one for staying calm while giving the other one the opportunity to go get the food. So things like that. Can you come over here? And yeah, thank you. Just stay sitting. Thank you. Flash isn't feeling very well today. His tummy's off, so he's not at his best, but that's okay. That's okay. We can work through it, right, Boober? So again, tossing the food. I'm going to see if I can make him fail so I can show you what to do. He's not failing. So we'll pretend if they were to try to dive for it, simply cover the food. It's not, no, don't pull it away, just cover the food. And if they come and they're doing this, that's okay, wait them out, just hang out, keep the food covered. And as soon as somebody backs up or, you know, maybe sits, that kind of thing, as soon as they stop going for it, then lift your hands up. If they dive again, down, up, down, until they make a good choice, such as this, or simply just giving you a little bit of breathing room, then quickly reward them. That's where they've learned that if I go get food like this, I get nothing. But if I do this, I get chicken. Really simple game. And that then grows into things like, God forbid, you're walking your puppy somewhere in the park or whatever, and I don't know, we've heard horror stories of people leaving hot dogs with razor blades and things like that. So that then grows into them knowing not to steal things off the ground. That could be dangerous. It grows into good behavior around playing with tug toys, which I have another video that I can probably send, and that kind of thing. So these are really fun games. I don't know if fun is a word, but these are really excellent games to play to teach them what to do, and instead of being frustrated with teaching them negatives like don't do this, don't do that, don't do that. It's not fun for puppies to live in don't land. They really enjoy learning what to do and getting rewarded for it. So that would be the tack that I would take with any sort of puppy biting. Another thing that they touched on in the Kiko Pup is, yeah, get it, briefly was, yeah, I know there's chicken up there. Can you lay down, please? Thank you. That's a little girly. Was calming behaviors, using the opportunity for, see if I can get them to fail by just dropping a really big piece of chicken. She snipped it and licked it, but she didn't steal it. I don't know if you can see it. I'm actually going to move the camera. It was a big chicken breast right on the, oops. Sorry, I'm a terrible videographer. There it is. a big chicken breast right beside her paw, and she's just being a really good girl. Where was I? Calming behaviors. I'm going to move this down a little bit. I have a really cheap, crappy tripod, so I can't angle it the way I'd like. So they're very good. You know, obviously I'm going to reward them for that. Probably not going to give them the whole thing, but they get a really big piece of chicken for that because they're very good puppies. Can you lick my hand? Get that out there. Calming behaviors. See if I can stay focused. Puppies, older dogs and older puppies are actually better at teaching younger puppies bite inhibition and appropriate behaviors than humans. But we're not dogs, and probably best not to try to act like dogs. We're not going to be able to fool anybody. Flash was horrible. He was very bitey, nippy, chased, drew blood, and was like that till a good 6 months. But it was just us in the house with him, and we really didn't know what we were doing. If I could redo the first 17 months of Flash's life, I would love to. But when Ruby came along, I watched how Flash taught her, and he taught her first with calming signals. Again, dogs don't know English, right? So Flash can't yell at Ruby, "No, stop that!" But he can show her in dog body language. One of the first things that he will do, and he still does this because she's still a bit naughty, and she still tries to force him to play with her when she wants. She will demand. She comes up to him. She might, you know, bite at his neck. She's pulled at his lips. She paws him. She like really will just go whack. And his response is very calm. He will literally turn his head. That's a pretty clear body language. Someone's coming at you and you're go like this. I think that's a clear signal. Puppies don't always listen right away, so he also might lick his lips. That's also a clear signal of I'm not happy with this situation. And the other thing that he would do next, if those things didn't work, he might turn around like this and like, I completely got my back to you. And fourth, if she still was being naughty and pouncing on him, he would actually get up and leave the situation. He would actually get up and move, go somewhere else, and still be doing, you know, this kind of thing. No, we're not doing this right now, and your behavior is unacceptable. Rarely did it ever have to escalate to him giving a bit of a lip curl or a growl if she was really being a jackass about it. But he always started with just a head turn, a lip lick, turning around, and walking away. That's the main things that he does. And Ruby has learned very quickly that being naughty and being rude in playtime isn't going to get her anything. So it's good to learn those types of dog body language. The heat register just came on nearby the camera, and it's making a funny sound, so they're wondering if the devil is maybe in there. But it's not. Anyways, hopefully some of this helps. Clearly I'm not a professional videographer, and I tend to ramble. But just some ideas, and you know, if you do, it won't change overnight. This is weeks of learning, up until about 5-6 months. So just be really consistent and try to be calm. And taking a breath with your dog, that's the best thing I ever taught Flash. He is fearful, anxious, and the best thing I ever taught him was for the both of us, when things are, you know, not in a place that I'd like them to be, if either one of us is upset, anxious, or if there's too much chaos, we stop and we take a breath together. Yeah,